From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and pitching in this game, Joe Musgrove.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Started after it, appeal to third, and he went around according to Clyde Washington.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Ezequiel Tovar at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Hard hit left side. Bogaerts with the throw to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Back here in San Diego, starting on the mound in this one, number 45. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match, but I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Luis Arias, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the dirt, now 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Stallings collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And that one is inside. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Full count.
And that one in the air center field. Doyle settles under this one. Drops into the glove. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Jackson Merrill. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Hey, ha!
Next pitch
That's
is
the ball.
outside. And misses
That's the ball.
inside. Manny Machado
Count is full.
into San Diego on deck circle. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to Toglia. That ends the frame. New inning getting started. Here's Michael Toglia. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And a foul ball. No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
That one catches the corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. That misses, and that's ball 1. Machado working through some struggles lately. Out to short, Tovar. Machado is out.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Luis Campusano in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that is out of play. And there's a ball.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Xander Bogaerts now in the box.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. And strike 2. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think...
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1. Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at second.
2-1.
Fought off foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a 2-2. On the ground. Over to first. Awesome play there. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball.
2
1
outs
strike.
and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Oh, he hit him.
That got him.
And that got him pretty flush.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully, he can forget about the one that got away. Luke, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
And there's a foul ball. Rosario
That's a ball.
with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
That one way inside.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. That one hit to right. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the third inning. Stepping in, Thairo Estrada. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Estrada getting the start at second, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-1. Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Sam Hilliard digs in now. Ripped on a line. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Jacob Stallings now. Right through there for a strike. Estrada stands at first with 1 out. On the ground, right side. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. As we go to the last of the third, Luis Ariz stands in. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 1 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Now the tag at second, and he's out. Tying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Jackson Merrill at the dish now. If you look at his early accomplishments, most start by calling him the youngest player ever to do something.
Yeah, do you have an example?
Of course I do. Jackson Merrill is the youngest player all time with a multi-homer game, including a walk-off home run.
Now that's a good night at the yard.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Right side, Estrada. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Musgrove back to work. Right through there for a strike.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge him. Crazy.
To third, tag, got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Toglia stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6. Back here at Petco Park. Here's Manny Machado now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it. One down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Xander Bogaerts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Jones settles under it and makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cronenworth, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2.
And that's outside.
Out.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. Fouled off left side.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Next to hit for the Rockies, Owen Miller.
right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
0-1.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side, throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Rosario now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Pitch misses there. 2-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the batting order turns over, and here is Luis Arias. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive to second. There's 1, and that's 2. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jacob Stallings. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And a swing and a miss. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. So up next, Jackson Merrill. Has grounded out a couple of times. That's
That's the
outside.
ball.
And it's 1-0. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here comes Manny Machado.
Machado.
You know, Boog, Petco
that's
Park
down.
seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Now
Back
1-1.
one.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely
1-1.
well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. The 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Say goodbye to that one. All muscle to center field. Home run number 5 on the season, and we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Out to short. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there.
Arise. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tyro Estrada to the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
This to third. Machado. And Estrada is out. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. That one a little bit high. And that's ball 1. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Bogaerts fires to first on the run, and they get the out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. Bird back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Doyle has this one sized up, makes the grab, and there's one down. And now Jake Cronenworth. And that one popped in the air left field. Jones sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Connor Joe. On the ground, right side. On to first. And talk about efficient. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Jacob Stallings. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Doyle in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Tatis grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jones in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
On the ground, a short, could be 2. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Outside low. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Now,
Tyler Kinley.
pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 22, Jason Hayward.
He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Elias. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Up the middle, makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a foul straight back. Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Victor Vodnik getting loose out there. Gilbreth also getting ready.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. And we're back. Robert Suarez into the game.
Number 75.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Robert
1-0.
Suarez.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And that's downstairs and outside.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Late swing fouled off. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the ninth. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Scott Alexander getting ready to go. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in, and there's one away. And now it's Manny Machado. 0 for 3 in this one. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Doyle on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Campusano at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That one's upstairs. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hit in the air out to center field. Doyle brings it in for the 3rd out. Randy Vasquez will take over here.
Now
he's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number
Fastball
9.
for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Just missing there. And it's 1-2. And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one in the dirt and a full count now. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
A little bit low.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And that misses. And now 3-1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Lucas Gilbreth. That's to third. McMahon sends it across to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes up empty.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. 1-2. Try to climb the ladder.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Joe at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench.
17.
Elias Diaz. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. Up and in. Ball 1. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. Throw is offline. This one's over, and the Padres walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.